Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya, Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare. Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your three targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
My cousin lives in New York.
47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
God.
47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
Strange lady's perfume. You know what he said?
Just quit it, man. Start acting normal before I get serious.
As soon as Sargar's barbershop is open again. He is an excellent source of information, and I want to make sure he understands who he's working for now. Signal me at once when the shop is open. That is all.
Acha, ek baat bata. Any idea why the boss wants to know when the barber shop is open again?
Yeah. Saga, the barber, has a side business dealing in information. He basically has every snitch in the slums sharing the news with him. Boss wants him on our side. Barber even came down to the hideout to be shown a picture of the boss so he'd recognize him when meeting him.
Yeah, all this secrecy is so...
This barber is tangled up in some shady business, 47. But even more interesting, he may have seen a picture of the Maelstrom in the hideout of the street gang known as the Crows. That picture would be very helpful to our cause.
strange.
You know the boss.
Okay.
He says having a secret identity is key to what he does. I honestly don't understand what he means.
Never mind.
Right, sir?
Dawood, Rangan, don't edit that.
Yeah, can't let you through. Sorry, sir.
I'm just saying that I could have been playing in the Premier League if I put my mind to it. I love my work, but what if?
Maybe. And maybe I could have been the next Maharaja of Mumbai if I'd only done my homework. Let it go, man. Embrace the here and now.
Have you showed that picture to the barber?
Yeah. He was literally about to shit himself when we brought him down here. Wazir insisted on blindfolding him. I think he must have thought we were going to kill him or something. He was so nervous. I'd be surprised if he even remembered what the boss looks like now.
Shah, he didn't bring the picture.
No. Boss didn't want him to leave the hideout. It's still down here.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
The powder's in his room. Grab it and toss it in one of the furnaces in the metal workshop. Barabar? You're asking this question. What's wrong with you?
It's me. It is imperative you notify me as soon as Saga's barbershop is open again. He is an excellent source of information, and I want to make sure he understands who he's working for now. Signal me at once when the shop is open. That is all.
I'll buy you some lassi if you go and check out what that was. Okay?
Okay. Ah, frickin' beautiful. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm awesome. Ah, that's awesome.
I don't love you or respect you. Maybe I should just deny everything. Listen.
A photograph and a note addressed to Sagar the barber. This looks like a very recent picture of the Maelstrom. With this in hand, picking him out in a crowd should be possible.
Hello.
You could also investigate the barber shop and see what is going on there.
You never really can predict me.
My brother told me the story about the Maelstrom years ago. Have you? Read it. The one with the
47? That man there. He resembles the Maelstrom. Try to get close to him for a visual ID. That is not the Maelstrom. It looks like him, but that's not the Maelstrom.
What are you doing? You need to open the shop. There are people waiting outside already.
I can't remember what he looks like. The guy the crows wanted me to provide information to, you know. Their boss. They showed me his picture in their hideout 2 days ago. But I was so stressed out. I thought they were going to kill me or something. I can't remember his face. What if he shows up and I miss him?
Then you should go and explain it to them. They probably still have the picture there.
What if they hurt me? What will happen to you? Or if they decide to burn down the shop like they did with that other guy with the metal recycling? I won't do it.
Bhavik, I told you we would get into trouble with this snitching business. But you had to go and earn some easy money sharing information with the gangs. This is your mess. You fix it.
All right, 47. We're open for business. We know what the Maelstrom looks like and expect him to show up. Patience and shaving cream is what's on the menu now, 47.
Sir, can you give me a shave?
No luck.
I'm ready for you.
Yes, I'll be right in. Got any good stories to tell?
No,
Ah, okay. I came here because I had heard about.
that's it. You're done.
As always, beautiful work.
"47, that man by the counter. That's the Maelstrom. Well, looks like our patience paid off. How about you invite him in for a close shave?"
Ready for your shave, sir.
Oh, Yede. Make sure it's a close shave, okay? Did you hear that Shah and Rangan had a falling out?
Tell me more. And that's it.
Wow. Good shave, Dawood.
Hey, any chance for a shave today?
Shop's open, sir.
Thank you, my friend. All right, I'm ready for my shave. Make it a close one. The tides are changing, my friend. Can you feel it in the air? My bones are creaking with joy at the prospect of what is about to happen.
I don't feel anything, I'm afraid.
You will, friend. You have an important task ahead of you, have you not? I sense that about you. Together, we will all release the shackles that have bound us far too long and rise up against those who seek to keep us down. Whether those are our friends or foes. A day of reckoning is coming, is it not?
It does seem unavoidable.
Indeed. The question you must ask yourself when the time comes is what side you choose to be on. But that is not for now. For now, focus on your business and what you do best, friend. That is all.
I will do that. Okay, good as new.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
Come on in, sir.
Ah, good. I really need a shave. Did you hear? The Maelstrom is back in Mumbai.
I heard something to that effect. We're done.
Beautiful. I've never had a cleaner shave.
Namaste.
Vanya of Shah will hear of this. Mark my words.
Kuch mila kya? Did you have any luck?
No, that tailor is impossible. I explained to his employee that Miss Shah wants to meet with him, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
Only the royal guard can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah will send someone with more hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others.
It appears Vanya Shah is in the market for a dress fit for a queen. She's sent after a local tailor, but for some reason the man refuses to cooperate. A man of your impeccable taste should be able to fill in perfectly for the tailor.
I guess.
It's going to be a little crowded, but don't worry. Just follow me and you'll be okay. And after 10 times...
Hold it. You can't come through here.
The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker. He hasn't left the office. He got it.
Oh, no. That's not it. I was up there in the office when he came in. One of the guards told him to come to me. The guy turned all grey and started stammering.
Wait, he didn't know she had taken over.
I don't think so. God help me.
Yeah, can't let you through. Sorry, sir.
Sir, I'm afraid you don't have the right clearance. Sorry.
Wasting a tears over.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something. Those suitcases could just...
Very doubtful. I've been hearing a lot of
47.
strange-
This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. It might be worth looking into.
I don't know what, but I'm sure he's up to no good. You know what? I'm pretty sure some sort of weapon. I told the landlord, but he doesn't care.
Horrible viewfinder. What I would give for a world-class sniper rifle right now.
Well, well. It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian. A local hitman known as the Kashmirian is in Mumbai on business. He set up a sniper nest in a tower above a stairwell in the local chawl. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Dawood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
This viewfinder working, I will
missed the shot for sure.
Good thinking, 47. Now, if we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow. Karan Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here, and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
One piece. Amazing how Rangan managed to put together another epic, huh? I can't wait to see the results.
It's a lot lighter than the first one he did. What was it called? Kings of the Sea?
You know, he based that one on a true story. His experiences as a South China sea pirate.
Acha, I assumed that was Rangan Maelstrom. Was he really part of the Maelstrom's crew?
He was. Him and Vanya Shah, you know, the slum queen. Apparently, that first movie was based on their last adventure together. None other than the Maelstrom.
Hey, excuse me. You know who Gregory Arthur is, right? The famous American actor? Have you seen him around the city? No? Please tell him to come see me if you do. He's got a photo shoot inside the tower, and Mr. Rangan does not like to wait around.
Gregory Arthur, a famous Broadway star, is apparently late for a photo shoot inside Rangan's unfinished tenement tower. Hang on. He uploaded a selfie on social media about half an hour ago. The Mumbai food district. He's likely still there, 47. I'm picking up Gregory Arthur's cell phone signal. He's close by.
Oh, why did I eat that curry from a street vendor? Why? I'm such an idiot. Gotta keep it in. No more vomiting. Oh God, not again. Gotta find a place.
Oh, hi. Someone took a pretty bad spill here. Yeah, it's a pretty bad accident, I think.
Interesting look, 47. Well, Dawood Rangan is at the tower expecting Mr. Arthur any minute now. No need to keep him waiting.
Come on, let's see what you have in your pockets today. Not exactly enjoying this either, so just stay still and we'll be done soon. Okay, you're good to go.
Right, everyone, take 5. I need a few moments. Mr. Arthur, over here. Mr. Arthur.
I'm here.
Excellent. This means we can get on with it. Good, good.
Can I have your attention, please? I'm now ready to do the rep shot. Please come over and take your places as we rehearsed earlier. Thank you.
Look who finally showed up. Looks like you had a rough night.
So, I just wanted to say, I absolutely loved you in Blundering Frights. I thought it was a brilliant performance in a very funny horror comedy.
Oh, thank you. You know, my brother directed it. I'll be sure to let him know you liked it. It didn't do very well, but I understand it has become something of a cult classic in Europe.
I think it's a misunderstood masterpiece. The camera work alone is magnificent. I mean, obviously, I'm a little tainted by my profession, but I think everything from the lighting to the cinematic tools used was...
How's everyone? Ready for the photo shoot? I know I am, so let's do this.
Great. Folks,
Let's all get into position for the main photo. Alright, just give me a lot of big smile.
So, Miss Hassan, I guess you're ready for another round of Mumbai heroes soon? I've got big plans for us. Big plans.
I'm sure you will. I think you will need to talk to my agent about that.
Agents, I never did like them. Dekho, I prefer the more direct approach.
Acha. Well, I'm hopefully kicking off some international roles soon, so my availability may be limited.
Well, I certainly hope nothing should happen that would prevent you from pursuing your goals, Miss Hassan.
great work. Now, if we could do a few shots of just Mr. Arthur and Miss Hassan.
Arthur and Hassan? As if they're that important. I suggest we do another round of solo shots of the guy who gets first billing. Me!
If you say so, Mr. Rangan.
I do say so. Come, shoot. Oh, Gregory, stick around, huh? I want to talk to you when I'm done here. All right, people, get off the stage. It's time for the big guy to do his magic.
Excellent, 47. It looks like Rangan wants a private word. I suggest you humor the man.
Like this.
You're a natural at this, Mr. Rangan.
Or maybe this way is good, huh? The women really like this pose. When I pull off this look, all housewives in a 2-mile radius will faint automatically.
Beautiful, Mr. Rangan.
All right, I think that's enough beauty shots for one day.
Great. That's a wrap then. Champagne for everyone.
Arey, मैं कह रहा हूँ, great things will come from this movie, guys. Let me tell you, I've got a feeling that this one is the one that will make me famous. You know, it just goes to show that hard work and dedication is what is needed in this business, yeah. You know, I got the champagne from a movie business contact. You know, he was so impressed with the production of the film. He just
Mr. Rangan, you wanted to see me.
Ah, Gregory. Yes. Come with me upstairs. I have something important to talk to you about. Gregory. As you know, there's a lot at stake with a production like this. Everyone needs to play ball. We're on the same team after all. But it's important to establish a pecking order. Soon, all of Mumbai will be mine. I'm sure you can imagine what that means. Okay, Gregory. I just need my friend here to pat you down. don't want any recording devices or things like that accidentally going off. I'm sure you understand.
Hey there, sir. I need to pat you down if you want to proceed. Feels good, huh? Bet it does, pretty boy. Thank you for your patience, sir.
Here's the deal. And don't interrupt me, all right? I hate being interrupted. You're a smart guy, I know that. Big deal back in America. But the thing is, I don't like you. I don't like the way you dress, the way you behave yourself around the women on set, or the way you try to steal my thunder. I'm willing to overlook all of this, Gregory, because we can make great things together. However, and this is very important, if you ever try to take my place, if you ever think you can become bigger than Dawood Rangan, you're in for a world of hurt. I will destroy you and your family. Your mother, your friends, your pets, anyone and everyone will die. Do as I tell you, and I can make you more famous than you've ever dreamed of. Cross me, and you're dead. Understood?
I think I understand.
Excellent. In that case, we're done here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Arthur. No one leaves the area until Mr. Rangan says it's okay. Sharp today, sir. Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face. Go.
What the bloody hell are you all doing down there? This is the final day of shooting, and you look like you're all on coffee breaks! Come, chalo, get moving! Every day on this movie, and it's all going up in flames!
Good day. If you want to come through this way, I'm gonna... Sir, I'm afraid that this area is off limits. Please leave. That's good, sir. Keep walking. There's nothing here for you. Yeah, let me take a look. Just like the movies, right? Clean as a whistle, sir. Go on.
Oh, Mike, I wanted to thank you for teaching me that left-foot combination last week. Yeah. You know, one of those stunt people, he decided to go fresh. I think it worked, right? Got the rest of the life. And him on the retreat after the initial jab, but followed through with the cross.
down. Nice. When are you gonna be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
Creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rangan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. If only I could compromise a little with my artistic integrity. This would run a lot कैसे हो? How are you?
He's a great dancer. But
Hey, Mr. Hussain, go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly. It's me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
Ah, Mr. Hussain, ready at last. Did you get a shave? Oh, well, never mind. Come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr. Rangan.
Mister.
Magnificent use of colors and form. Kya baat hai. If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
All right, 47. Let's see if the aim of our Kashmirian friend is true.
A lot of future work. Dekho, once the word gets out and my art appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
That's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy. No, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes exposure can be worth more than just money. Dekho, in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with this job, the contracts will be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Rangan. Can you look up a bit? Thank you.
That shot came from the chawls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and what will you think of next? Hold up, 47. The Kashmirian is on the move. He's heading for another flat inside the chawls. This might be worth investigating. If nothing else, we may get a lead on who his client is. The Kashmirian is moving to an apartment in the chawl. It's facing the laundry area. I suggest we find out what he's up to, 47.
sniffing rhino in powder. It's like
on that television show, you know?
I'll be a man later.
47. It appears the Kashmirian is using this room as a base of operations. Let's see what he's up to in here. So, the Kashmirian is scoping out a bridge in an area primarily used as a laundry business. Interesting. It recently changed ownership and now belongs to Vanya Shah. It looks like he's found a new target and is waiting for her to get on the bridge. Perhaps your mentoring days aren't entirely over yet.
I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi, yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk about how to make you lazy workers do more. But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy? I work 15 hours.
Vanya Shah is eager to meet the new foreman of the Mumbai laundry business. However, the foreman has taken refuge in his office, unwilling to meet with her at this time. You might be able to use this to your advantage, 47.
Pata hai. Just reading the words of Miss Shah. I think she's hoping to bring guys.
Would you take a bullet for Rangan? I would.
better not to gossip about it. Get in trouble. It happened to a lot of people.
Huh? Now what the hell are you doing just lying around?
They don't hold her the slum queen for nothing, my friend. Nobody can touch her. Little people like us don't have a say in those things, my friend. We just do as we do.
Well, this is mildly annoying to say the least.
The way she suddenly moved in and took all muscle of the dressing room. There's nothing to it.
Rats! To sit down and relax.
Acha, do you know what we should do with the pledges you visit Patel? I don't want to make a mistake.
No idea.
How are we supposed to know what we do next? I understand. I can't stop thinking about it.
Alright, so I need to understand a few things. Nobody keeps track of time in any way?
The old foreman didn't really care so much about time. It was all about getting things done.
So how did he track that? I can't see any of his old files here.
I don't know where they might be.
Alright, how about the workload? How do you guys keep track of how many orders you go through in a day?
The old foreman did all that. I think he kept most of it in his head, actually. That was one of the things Miss Shah didn't really like. That and the fact that he would give us breaks.
She doesn't like giving breaks?
Hates it.
I see. Thank you. I don't know where the papers are. If I could just find them, it would make my life a lot easier. But the old foreman, he hid them somewhere. If I knew why, I wouldn't have to look for them, would I? I just want to make sure I understand everything. If I show up for the bridge meeting with Miss Shah and I'm not prepared, well, let's just say I don't want that. All right. I'll speak to you later. Surely those logs must be somewhere. Think. I can't meet Shah without them.
I'm ready for my meeting with Miss Shah now.
Miss Shah's been waiting for this all day. The foreman's ready to meet up with Miss Shah on the bridge. We're heading there now. Follow me to the bridge. Oh, Shane, work faster.
My arms are so tired.
Oh, hello. Don't just stand there. This isn't going to wash itself. Oh, hi.
He has to make a choice of whether he wants to stay there. He's afraid.
Aja, it's just through here. Miss Shah will be along soon. Better get your shit together if you don't want to end up like the old foreman. Samjha?
So, that's the new guy, huh? How long is he going to last, you think? A week?
Depends on what the Queen decides to do with him, I guess. He looks tough enough. Might last a week in the pits. Maybe even 2.
Maybe he's been working really hard on that reporter. Maybe she'll actually keep him on.
I can't imagine that. He's been hiding inside that little office of his all day, afraid to come out. I don't think he has what it takes.
That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums.
The new foreman finally graces us with his presence. What do you have to report?
Well done, 47. You've managed to lure Vanya Shah out into the open. Anything could happen here.
I see a lot of dead weight.
I've made a similar observation. Tell me more.
Well, the objective is find the root of the problem, work to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
I like your thinking. How would you approach the tasks you see before you?
My usual method is prepare intensely, study the problem, learn everything I can, analyze all approaches. The idea is to gently nudge people to do what I want. And then, once the objective is in my sights, perfect execution.
Not afraid to spill some blood in the process?
Not at all. In fact, I find that happens quite often.
I like you, Foreman. I think this could be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship.
I aim to please, Miss Shah.
You think I don't see you down there, little ants? Scurrying about at your own pace, taking unnecessary breaks, drinking my water, wasting my money. You have had it easy up until now. But your new foreman will bring some order to this rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over. You hear me?
That is Vanya Shah taking care of 47. Are you planning on outsourcing all your work to the Kashmirian from now on?
Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
I think we're good.
It's better not to gossip about it. Could get into trouble. Happened to a lot of people.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys.
So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident.
The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly.
As were all the neighbors.
My men did what needed to be done.
It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.